Hi guys, how you doing? I gotta see if I can see my chat. Oh, it's like minuscule. Hold on. Hold on, I must fix this because I can't see anything. All right. I think that's good. I think I'm going to be able to see your chats. So, how's everybody doing? Welcome, welcome. I just got back from Nashville, Tennessee. I was there for the weekend with my amazing coach and got a lot of stuff done. There's going to be a lot of exciting things coming your way very soon. So as you're hopping on, please put in the chat a little hello. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything. Hold on, because I'm hoping this is working. And let me make sure there's no noise. Hold on. Okay. Sorry. Technical difficulties. Hi, Tony. Also, replay viewers, super excited that you're here as well. And I'm very grateful that you decided to join today. Let me center myself a little for the chat stream. Okay, does that look good? Okay. Hi, Paige. How are you? Good to see you on here. Okay, so as you're coming on, let me tell you what we're talking about tonight. We're talking about relationships. And if you wonder what this has to do with Safety Month for kids, remember that when kids live in a home where there's a good relationship going on and they know that their parents care and love each other and themselves and their kids, they feel much more secure. When there's a lot of fighting and arguing, it does not make a child feel too safe. So that's why we're talking about relationships in the middle of September, which is our baby safety month, and we're talking about different safety things. So that's what we're talking about tonight. Let me tell you who I am. My name is Celia, family empowerment coach, and I'm here to empower your whole family, which is also why we talk about relationships. And I'm here to help you with strategies and tips and all of those wonderful things that you need to take your family to the next level. So that's what I do. I'm here to coach you one-on-one, coach you in a group coaching, hop on for these freebies, and really help you become amazing. The 7-day Peaceful Parenting Challenge will be back, as my mission is to stop 1 million families from yelling at each other. That will be back next week, and I'll give you some more heads up. And I'll give you a whole bunch of new things that are happening, really exciting things. Okay, but let's get started tonight with 12 things that you need to remember or do to really take your relationship with your husband, wife, partner, however it is you are having a relationship, really take it to the next level. Okay? So let's talk about it. Oh, good, Paige. I'm glad you're doing well. Good to see you too. Okay. Number 1, make a list of everything you like about your partner, husband, spouse, wife, whatever, your buddy, your partner in this world. Make a list about what you love about them and write them on Post-it note. I'm reaching for Post-it notes to show you what a Post-it note is, but I'm assuming you already know what a Post-it note is. Write it on a Post-it note, like say you love how love how your wife greets you in the morning, or I love how my husband does the laundry. My husband does the laundry. I do the dishes. It's a wonderful thing, and I'm very grateful for that because I do not like to do laundry. You can put Post-it notes around the house. Honey, I love what you said this evening. Whatever it is, make these little Post-it notes and put them around the house, in mirrors, in the kitchen, wherever, so that your honey can see them. I find it hard to believe that somebody is not going to read a Post-it note with a compliment on it. That's not going to make them smile. And if it's in the morning, it will really set their day into a whole great, awesome, happy mood. Okay. And you know what? I know we're talking about our honeys, but you can do it for your kids too. All right. Talk and laugh about the little things that makes your relationship special. The movie, I can never think of the movie's name. Good Will Hunting. Did you see the movie Good Will Hunting with Robin Williams? So Robin Williams is having a conversation because he's a therapist and he's talking to what's his face, the star. Name escapes me. If you've seen the movie, you know who what's his face is. You can put in the comments for me. He's talking about what makes his relationship with his wife so special. And I think he says something about she farts under the covers, something to that effect. But he was saying these are the things that only I know about her. And that's what makes it so special, her and I, because we share and treasure these little idiosyncrasies that we each have. And only I know things about my husband, Matt Damon, thank you, Paige. And only I know things about my husband, and he knows things about me. And he really made a point to share with Matt Damon how awesome that is. So that's another thing you guys can laugh about, little funny quirks that you have that no one else knows about, just you. And you can spend an evening talking about it and laughing about it. Number 3, I'm going to talk about who, hold on. Sorry. Who are you talking to? Now, this is my question to you. And guys, share this out, because wouldn't it be nice if we had more great relationships going on in the world? So what I mean by who you're talking to is your partner, your spouse, whoever it is not some schlep on the streets. This is the person you supposedly love and you created a family around. So do you need to call them names? No. Do you need to cuss? Do you need to label them in any way? Oh, you're lazy. These are things you shouldn't be doing. You shouldn't be doing for your kids. You shouldn't be doing it to your spouse. And your kids don't need to hear that. They don't need to hear words like that. I've been married to 2 men. One I'm currently married to, and we're going on 24 years. And my first husband, who is the father of my children, we were married for about 16 years, but we knew each other for about 20 years. And through both these husbands, and one of them I divorced, we never cussed at each other. We never called each other names. We never labeled each other. We never spoke like that to each other because we respected each other. Respect is huge. Honestly, if you don't respect your spouse or your partner, I don't even know how you have a relationship. To me, you have to have respect. So don't talk to them like they're garbage on the streets. Honestly, I wouldn't even talk to garbage on the streets that way. Human beings deserve the respect of other human beings. This is the person you love. Respect them. Okay. Hi, Nick. All right. Let's see. I have to look at my phone occasionally because it's not telling me who's on with me. So you have to say hi if you're on with me, because if I don't glance over at my phone, I won't see it in the comment feed. Okay. Let's talk about speaking the love language. So your love language may be different than someone else's. My love language is absolutely speaking the words, I love you. I say I love you to my honey, my kids. I always speak, I love you. Some people may feel uncomfortable saying those words, but I'll tell you, when I first married my husband, he did not say I love you easily to his kids. He did not say I love you easily to me, but now he always says I love you. He always says I love you to me. He says it to his kids. He says it much easier now because I say it all the time and he got used to that. But whatever your love language is for you, maybe your love language is doing chores for your partner around the house. Maybe you like to make their life easier. So make sure you're doing that. Maybe you just like to take them out to dinner, buy them flowers, get a little special something for them, write them a letter. What your love language is, do more of it. Start speaking it and putting life into it. Make it appear daily. Okay. Do your favorite things together. Whatever you feel like, hi Noelia, whatever you feel like brought you together, those things you did in the beginning of your relationship. Like, for instance, when we went on our honeymoon, my husband and I, we went to Harper's Ferry, West Virginia, and we went antiquing. There's a lot of antique stuff there. I love to antique. I found out recently that my husband does not love to antique. He doesn't really like it at all, but he did it then without complaint because he knew how much I loved it. Is there something that you do or that your partner does for you that you know they don't like, but they're just doing it to make you happy? If you feel courageous enough, put it in the comments. I'd love to see. Okay. So do those fun things together that you love to do, whatever they are. You know, crack jokes together. If you like to dance, you like to sing, do it. Okay. Be authentic. This is number 5. Talk and address issues as they occur. Don't let it fester. Don't let it just sit inside you for years and years and years. Address it the moment it happens. Because I'm telling you guys, if you don't address it right then and there, you're going to dwell on it. You will have it sitting there for years to come. When I got divorced from my first husband, I told him, when we were in therapy, I told him about things that literally happened 15 years earlier. Now, honestly, what did I expect him to respond to? Did I really expect him to respond to something that happened 15 years ago? I mean, I think I might have. But it had been boiling in me, and I've been aggravated about it for 15 years. That's 15. That's crazy. I told my husband now, when we got married, that I promised to never do that. When something came up that bugged us, we were going to talk about it. Address it at the moment, and don't go to bed without giving each other a hug and saying, I love you. It is not worth the torment if you don't address it, if you just kind of live with it. Hi, Dan. All right. Number 6, celebrate your differences and allow for each one's independence. You all may have different things going on. For instance, as you guys recently found out, I love to antique shop. My husband doesn't. But does he ever not let me go antiquing if I want to? No. What if you're working on a project and it's not a project that your partner wants? Or you want to get a different job or something like that, and your partner is feeling very secure in your life. Is that partner going to support you in this new venture or not support you? There's many times that I have decided to really try some new business or try something new. My husband has always supported me. He always has my back. Do you have your partner's back when they want to try something new, when they want to reach out and go, you know what? I really feel like I need to do this for me. I need to get a job. I don't want to be at home anymore. I need to change jobs. I need to go into business. Are they supporting you? Are you supporting them? We're all individuals. Yes, we're together. We feed off of each other. We have wonderful bonds with each other, but we're still individuals. Let your partner be an individual. They will be much happier if they're not living up to your expectations, but they're living up to theirs. Respect what they want to do and encourage them and support them. May work, may not work. No guarantees in life. But having somebody support you in something you believe in is amazing. And you can always achieve even more if someone's got your back. Okay. This is a big one. How many times do people think, okay, well, I'm going to marry this person, and when we get married, things will change? Let me give you a hint. They don't change. They don't change. Thank you, Nick. They usually, unless a person decides I need to change, and they go through some kind of work on themselves to change, they're not going to change. No outside force like you are going to change their behavior. They have to be willing to change their behavior. Say you want to get in shape, you want to eat better, but you don't really. Are you going to eat better because someone says you should? Heck no. You'll eat better because you decide to. And if you're a little wishy-washy on it and you decide, nah, I'll start next week. You're going to start next week. And if next week comes and you go, I'll start next week. I really want that pizza. You'll start next week. No outside force is going to make you change or make your partner change. They have to want to change. You have to want to change. So don't go into marriage or a relationship thinking, I can change this person, because you can't. All right. And that's not to say people don't change. They absolutely can change, but they have to want it, not somebody else. All right. These are all big. That's why I'm giving them to you. They're all big. Remember that no one is really a mind reader. I mean, unless they're magic and they're a mind reader, that's different. But overall, no one's a mind reader. So if you are thinking, why doesn't he just know what I want? Why doesn't she just know? Why do I have to tell her? Why do I have to tell him? You have to tell him or tell her because they're not mind readers. You're like, well, I don't want to tell them. I want them to know. Does it sound familiar to anyone? Give me a 1 if this conversation that I'm having with you guys sounds familiar. Has this gone through your head? I shouldn't have to pick out my own birthday gift. He should know what I want. I shouldn't have to let him know that I've had a long week and I really want to go out to dinner. She should know what I want, whatever it is. How do you get one to be open to this stuff and decide to transform together? I want to, and I'm going to alone or together, but I would love for her to be ready to, or someone near and dear to me at least. Honestly, the best way to do it is to talk about it and let her know what you're doing, Nick. I know you have a her. Let her know what you're doing about it. And you know what, guys? When you start improving yourself, people take notice. When you start changing, people take notice. You'll have people walk up to you and say, wow, you look great. What are you doing? And your partner will notice as well. So even if they're not on board right away, they might just be on board a few months down the road after what you're doing is making a difference in you. They will see the difference and they will wonder what's going on. And they'll go, well, if you can change and you can act differently, maybe I can too. So give them a chance. Give her a chance, Nick. Just keep working on you and let her notice a difference. We don't want her to mind, but you can't make her do something that she's not ready to make. Okay. Mistakes. We all make them. It happens to all of us. We should be happy about making mistakes. You should grow from your mistakes. So when you make them, It's a mistake. It's good. We're going to learn something from it. Take the attitude that you're going to learn and know that whosever mistake it is, we're all human. And since we're all human, we all make mistakes. And it could even be outrageous mistakes. But really look at it and find the truth in it. You know, people that have affairs in their relationship, a lot of times instantly the blame goes on that person and the relationship is over. But think about it for a reason. Most people have affairs because whatever they're looking for, they're not finding where they are. There are people that have affairs because I can't stop having affairs. That's different. But I'm talking about a solid relationship that ends up with a possible affair entering into it. Think about what's going on. Could it be some way you're acting? Could it be that? Could it be some ways that they're acting? Could it be your personal relationship? What might draw the person you love to go seek out someone else? And then talk to them about it. Instead of just, oh my gosh, I can't believe you had this relationship with this person. Try to find out why, because it just might not be the total end of your relationship, and it may actually improve your relationship. You might actually grow from it because you will have learned the mistakes that got made and how do we learn from these mistakes and how can we make our lives better? Oh, good, Nick. Glad you're back. So you can learn from even what seems like the most unforgivable mistake. You can learn from it all. And you know, if you have a partner who's having an affair, but they're living at home with you, who are they really choosing? They're choosing you. This other thing is just going on. So take the time to find out why it's going on. I'm not going to get into affairs a lot, but that's a common thing that happens that totally destroys a good, strong relationship that doesn't need to. Okay. So forgive, understand mistakes, and recognize that we're all humans. Everyone makes mistakes, even you. Number 12. And this is something that you can take, all of this you can take back to your kids, but this is something you should be doing on a daily basis. Have fun. Laugh a lot. I end all my broadcasts with laughter really is the best medicine. It really is. I'm not kidding you. It is better than aspirin. It is better than Tums. It is better than any kind of medicine you have. When you laugh, you bring on all the chemical reaction in your brain and you start really generating all this positive energy and all this happiness. It will change the way you act. It will change the way your partner acts. It'll change the way your kids act. Start laughing and having fun together. You will be creating memories that will literally last you a lifetime. So have fun and laugh. Yes, it is recorded. Absolutely recorded. I hope it's not freezing for everybody, but it is recorded. If it turns out being frozen a lot, I can probably repost the recording. Okay, so those are the 12 things. Make a list of what you love about your partner. Talk and laugh about the little quirky things that you guys only know about each other. Respect your partner. Speak love and life however your love language is. Do your favorite things together. Be authentic. Talk and address issues that come up when they come up. Celebrate your differences and support each other's goals. Don't try to change them. Remember, no one's a mind reader, so speak up. If you have a question, ask it. Don't just expect them to know it. Trust each other. Remember that you are both human and you might make mistakes. And have fun and laugh a whole lot. So that's what I got. Hey, Stephanie, how are you? Thanks for still following me. I'm very grateful for that. So those are your 12 tips to make your relationship really a long-lasting, lifelong relationship that you will treasure, you will honor, you will grow old together, and your kids will also learn from the amazing example that you have shown them. Super important. Thanks, Nick. Okay, so in the coming weeks, I'm going to alert you on a new program I have going on. Super exciting for kids with school-age children. And so I'll let you know about it. I'm not going to tell you about it right now because it's in the final prep stage. But there will definitely be an early sign up for it. And it's very limited on how many people can get into it. But I'll let you know more. Just get ready for it. Friday night, we will be talking about how you're making time for your spouse or partner. So that's what we're going to talk about Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So join me for that. I go live Tuesday and Friday night. So set your alarms for those 2 days. Okay? In the meantime, if you're not on Facebook and you're not in our Pumped Up Parenting group, by all means, please join us. And if you're not friends with me on Facebook, just on Periscope or YouTube, send me a friend request. I'd love to have you. And also, when you send me a friend request, if I don't know you, please send me a message in addition that says, I follow your videos, so I know to add you on as a friend. Okay, guys, to my Periscopers, my Facebook guys, my YouTubers, it's been a pleasure hanging out with you tonight. I missed you. Yes, 8 p.m. Central Time. Good, I'm glad you're ready, Nick. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the love. And I will see you here Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 8 p.m. Central Time, and so on and so on and so on. In the meantime, guys, as always, I wish you days filled with peace, love, and tons of laughter. It really is the best medicine. I'll see you here Friday night and around the web. Bye, everybody.